Get sciatica pain relief in 8 minutes at home with a yoga flow for beginners. Hi Angel, I'm Cece, your yoga teacher and the creator behind the Posture Paradise Studio, your online safe space to transform your self-consciousness caused by posture into self-confidence in only 30 days. If you have rounded shoulders, a neck hump, maybe it's flat feet and it's making you feel self-conscious, or maybe you want to step into your stronger, more flexible self, then go tap in the description to become an Angel member in the Posture Paradise Studio. Everyone who has tried it has loved it so far. Here are some of the reviews. Amazing! With that said, let's get started. We are going to start on all four tabletop. I'm going to put my Manduka bolster away. By the way, if you would like to get my yoga chair, I've put a link for you in the description as well. You can use code Posture Paradise, capital P's, on checkout to get a 15% off. All right, coming into all four tabletop. Palms are shoulder distance apart, knees are hip distance apart. From here, we're going to go forward slightly and pull back, just trying to warm up the wrists, wake them up, prepare for movement. And then we're going to go from side to side. Beautiful. From here, you can turn the palms sideways, and then we see if we can go deeper. See how that feels, yeah? Amazing. Now we turn them back, behind, go forward and back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. How does that feel? From here, you're going to come to a seat. Shake your fingers out like you're flicking off water, but be rather gentle. Yes. All right. Palms back into the mat. Shoulder distance apart, your knees are hip distance apart. As you breathe in, you're going to send the left leg up, arch the spine, try to keep the hips square, look up. And as you exhale, you're going to round, push into your palms, round the spine, knee to forehead. As you breathe in, send that leg back, arch the spine, look skyward. And as you breathe out, you're going to round, knee to forehead. Inhale, arches, look up. Exhale, rounds. One more inhale. And exhale. Amazing. You're going to sit back. If you're uncomfortable in your knees, maybe sitting like this, if it's too much pressure, reach for your bolster or a pillow if you haven't yet gotten our Manduka bolster, and sit back like that. Take a breather, let the arms rest, maybe hug them, show them some love, because this is a practice of self-love, okay? All right. Are you ready? Let's do the second side. Palms back into a tabletop. Shoulder distance apart, knees are hip distance apart. Eyes of the elbows, these points are facing forward. As you breathe in, you're going to send the right leg up, or whichever leg you haven't yet done. And as you exhale, you're going to round the spine, knee to forehead. Inhale, kick back, arch the spine. Exhale and round. Breathe in, back, look up. Breathe out and round. Stretching into the sciatica nerve. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good job. Once again, reach for your bolster if you need it. And sit back. It's so comfortable. And then, yes. Release any tension build up in the wrists. You know, the wrists are such a gentle joint, so you really have to be andante, andante. Go slow with them. All right. So we're going to sit in Vajrasana and rest here for a bit. So sit in whatever way is comfortable for you. Bring your hands to your palms. Focusing on your breath, eyes are closed. And see how that feels in your legs, in your glutes. Does it feel relaxing? Or does it still feel like a lightning strike? If it's too much, you can back out of it and return back into a tabletop if that feels better. You can also release your elbows into the mat and give your glutes a stretch, okay? All right. Now from here, we're going to send our arms up, breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to bring your forehead onto the ground into child's pose. Inhale up, arms overhead. Exhale, find Shashankasana. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. Inhale. Exhale. I'm smiling for you because you make me happy. Breathe in. It's such an honor to practice with you. And breathe out. Hold it here. Breathe. And rising back up. Let's return back to all four tabletop. I'm so proud of you, by the way. You've showed up, you're trying to do something about your body, how it feels, and there's so much power in that. So good job, Angel. Really well done. Are you ready for round 2 of tiger pose? Let's do it. This time I'm going to start with the right, keep things spicy. As you breathe in, you're going to send the right leg back, arch the spine, look skyward. Exhale, round, knee to forehead. As you breathe in, you're going to arch, look up. And as you breathe out, you're going to round, knee to forehead. Inhale, arches. Exhale, rounds. Yes. Breathe in. Look up. Breathe out. And round. Final round. Let's go. Inhale. And finally, exhale. Release the right leg into the mat. By the way, the best tip is if you're right-handed, always start with the left. You lead with the other leg so that you balance them out. And if you're left-handed, you do the exact opposite. Inhale, kick the left leg up, look up. Exhale, round. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. I know I didn't give you a break, but I feel like now we are more into it. The wrists are ready to keep going. In and out. One more time. Tiger kick. And round. Slowly release. If you need your bolster, go ahead and sit down on it. And then this time we're going to bring the palms into the thumbs into the palms, close them in. And then we're going to draw circles clockwise. Try to minimize movement in the elbows so that it's only isolated to the wrist joint. So you're really getting deep into it and release any compression, yeah? Now the wrist is a really tricky joint. Everything might seem fine, all is well. And then later in the day you're doing something and you're like, ow, where did that come from? So I'm always vigilant with them. All right. Sitting back into Vajrasana. Close your eyes, roll your shoulders up and back. Breathe. I want you to shift your awareness down into your legs. How does this asana feel? Is it for you? Is it not for you? Or maybe there was a time it was for you, but in this exact moment, right now, right here, it's not for you. And that's okay, Angel. You haven't done anything wrong. It just means it's not for you right now, and we honor that because the body doesn't want it right now. So we can shift forward like that. If that feels better, yeah. We just try to honor the place where our body is at. This is a celebration of body. We're trying to ignite our inner confidence, our self-confidence. As you breathe in, you're going to send your arms overhead. I try not to arch the spine, okay? And as we breathe out, we're going to find Shashankasana, child's pose. Inhale, engage the core, navel towards the spine as you lift, yeah? A little core work never hurt nobody, right? Exhale down. Breathe in. I want the movement to come from the abs. Breathe out. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale down. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. Amazing job, Angel. Now from here, I'm going to take the bolster out of the way. From here, you're going to wave it forward and come to laying on your belly. To be honest, whichever way you get in is perfectly fine. But when you get down here, I want you to lift your palms up and bring them right under your chin. Let your chin rest. And tuck your toes, but don't let them fall into a sequel, okay? I want them to stay engaged. Engage the kneecaps, suck them up. And then from here, you're going to let the chin, the jaw relax completely in your palms. Shoulders away from the ears. Look up in our Makarasana. This is so good for relaxing. And it's also amazing if you have asthma. If you struggle with inhaling or exhaling, maybe you don't even have asthma, but you have airway issues, then you want to spend time in this asana. If this is comfortable, you move the arms even further forward. If it feels too much, you move them slightly back. And you can stay here for a bit longer, but if you're tired of that asana, that's okay. You're going to bring the left palm down on a diagonal, place the right palm on top of it, and then bring your right cheek onto the right palm, and then bring your left knee to meet the left elbow, bring your left foot towards the right thigh, and you can be here instead. As you breathe in and out, you'll notice, if you stay with your body, try to listen to its language, you'll notice there's some lingering tension that you aren't aware of initially. And then in that moment, As you exhale, I want you to use that as an opportunity to let that tension go, okay? And slowly lengthen that leg, return back to center, and we go to the other side. This time, the left palm is going to be on top of the right, left cheek on top of the left palm. Bring the right knee to touch the right elbow, and then the right foot back towards the left thigh. And breathe. And slowly coming all the way onto your back. In your Shavasana, lengthen your legs, palms facing up alongside your hips. Roll the shoulders up and away. Let yourself relax into the pose. If you're unable to ground your lower back into the mat, that's okay. Reach for your bolster. And place it like at the bottom of your glutes, just lightly, so that the lower back is grounded. Yes, like that. Close your eyes. Feel free to stay here for as long as is comfortable. Thank you so much for your beautiful practice. If you enjoyed this video, I'll be so grateful if you give it a thumbs up and you say hi in the comment section. See you next time, Angel.